YouTube, it's your boy Drew on games and things. I just wanted to touch base with y'all about the PS4 and this whole memory crisis it is having. It hasn't even dropped yet. To me, it's kind of comical, just coming from like somewhat of a tech background. Just to put in perspective for you guys, 8 gigabytes is a lot for a console. Like, that is a lot. This is not a computer we're talking about. 8 gigabytes for a computer is damn good. I got 16 on my laptop, and that's just overkill. There's nothing you can run with that you would need 16 gigabytes for. But 8 gigabytes, like I'm saying, 8 gigabytes for a console is just, I mean, it's not crazy, but I mean, it's more than enough. But PlayStation, I'm not saying, don't quote me on this, but from where it's looking is game developers will have 4.5 gigabytes of RAM to use for developing games and running their programs, which is more than enough for a console. It's more enough for a PC, really. So, but at the same time, the PS3 have 512 megabytes, 256 megabyte system, and 256 megabytes GPU. That is leaps and bounds what the PS4 is giving us leaps and bounds of what the PS3, what its predecessor did. And it's crazy that like people are making such a big deal about. Well, I understand why people are making a big deal. They're making a big deal because PlayStation kind of presented one thing, and now they're taking it back and like, well, here it is. This is what you get. 8 gigabytes, like I was saying, is more than enough for a console. More than enough. Now, if you're using 4.5 for the operating system, that means all that left over is supposed to be for the operating system. Now, that is a lot of memory to run an OS with. Like, that is overkill. So I'm reading this one article, and it says that I guess somebody asked the question, was like, but why so much for the OS in the first place? Some are suggesting that it would mean for more instantaneous switching between console functions. Once a game was loaded, theoretically you could pause, open up something else, and come back to the game later without need to load it up again. See, in that case, yeah, I guess you would need. I wouldn't say you would need, but yeah, you would need a good size memory space to hold that while you were doing something else. I mean, I don't know what else you would be doing, like pause the game and open up. I don't know. I'm excited to find out what all the PS4 has, but I think people are justified in the way they feel about PlayStation right now, because it seems to me like PlayStation seeing Xbox is right here, and if PlayStation didn't beat Xbox, they at least had to go par with them. You know what I'm saying? And with the whole memory situation, I'm pretty sure Xbox is at 8 gigabytes, but I think Xbox is well, I'm gonna stop saying Xbox. Microsoft's memory situation is just shared throughout the whole console. I'm not sure. I haven't really been looking at Xbox. Xbox kind of pissed me off, and I just stopped fucking with them. Like I just let it go. So, but Xbox would need like tons of memory. If you're watching TV, voice recognition, the fucking spy cameras are always looking at you. It's all kind of shit going on Xbox. So I mean, they would need a hefty memory bank in order to run all those functions smoothly, at least. And I think that PlayStation was kind of standing there and was like, okay, yeah, we got 8 too. And they start digging a little hole. And they start digging a little hole some more. And next thing you know, they standing in this fucking pit, like looking up. And instead of just being like, okay, look, people, this is what it is. This is why we did it this way. Instead of doing that and just coming out, just being straightforward and saying, no, Xbox has 8 gigabytes, we have 4.5, but that's more than enough. These motherfuckers, though, keep digging a hole. If you find yourself in a hole, is the moral of the story. The moral of the story is, if you find yourself in a hole, stop digging and climb your ass out the fucking hole. Don't keep shoveling dirt, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it's a lesson learned. I mean, PlayStation still has yet come out to say anything, but from what it's looking like, it's coming up short compared to the Xbox 360. I wouldn't even say coming up short. It's just coming up different. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hit the like button, subscribe if you like. Peace out.